Okay, for our second story, there's a pretty insane cat story going on in Singapore right now. Okay, yeah, usually the weekend edition, I want to just relax and don't want to discuss about cases in Singapore that is super triggering like this. But then, this case is just, I guess, here we go. We're going to talk about it. So, our offender was 18-year-old during the time of offence in 2023. However, he cannot be named as he was under 18 at the time of a 2022 theft offence. Okay, and he has like 3 kind of charges going on against him currently. Offender here has actually 3 different kinds of charges going on for him, okay? The first one is an animal cruelty incident that happened on April 8, 2023. This is the insane cat story that I'm talking about, where the offender performed an indecent act on a neighbor's cat at 1:50 a.m. on April 8, 2023 in a public space at Senja Road, Singapore. You can see from the picture right here. Has anyone's guessed what he was actually doing there? The act was captured on CCTV, went viral after the cat's owner posted it online to identify the offender. The cat, which roamed freely, was sent to the veterinarian after this incident and confirmed to be not injured, despite, the photos showing that, but animal doctor said the cat was not injured, but appeared reluctant to stay outside post-incident, so maybe just injured emotionally, maybe the cat has emotional trauma, The offender was arrested on April 11, 2023 after a public tip-off to police, and he has pleaded guilty to performing an obscene act in public. And then he has another charge going on for him in 2022 for harassment and bullying, okay? The victim is a 19-year-old coursemate of the offender, and this coursemate has mild intellectual disability and autism spectrum disorder. The offender bullied the victim physically and verbally, okay? And the offender also demanded money and threatened the victim against reporting to authorities. And the bullying persisted despite school counselling and apologies. And one specific incident was in November 2022 where the offender slapped the victim in the toilet after being irritated by the victim resting his head on another student's back. I might add, the victim is once again the victim is someone with mild intellectual disability and autism spectrum disorder. We need to be more understanding and tolerant to people on different spectrums of the autism spectrum, okay? The victim's father discovered abusive texts in 2023, leading to a police report. The offender now has pleaded guilty to 1 count each of assault and harassment. And additional charges include 2 theft counts and a second assault charge to be considered during sentencing. So now the offender has pleaded guilty on May 23, 2025 to 3 charges, being assault, harassment, and obscene act in public. The court ordered reports to assess suitability for probation or reformative training, and the sentencing is scheduled for July 2025.